What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of the F1 23 My Team Career Mode. Today we are off to Albert Park, Australia today. That's going to be a fun one. I mean, the race at Albert Park was pretty fun in real life, even though I was falling asleep for the whole damn thing. If you guys haven't watched the last episode of the series, I highly recommend you go check that out before watching this one, because in the last episode, we went to Saudi Arabia, and we got our first points of the season. P4, baby, that's what I like. Charles Leclerc retained his points lead with a second place finish. Max Verstappen secured the fastest lap and the win in Saudi Arabia. F1 video game is realistic. Verstappen wins everything. Sergio Perez finished 7th. Lewis Hamilton finished 3rd. Fernando Alonso finished 5th. George Russell finished 6th. And we pulled up a 4th place finish. I don't even know how we did that. Well, we were in 5th, but Carlos Sainz DNF, which bumped us up a position. Lando Norris got his second 8th place of the season for McLaren. Pierre Gasly just finished outside the points for Alpine. Valtteri finished in 14th. Esteban Ocon got a 9th place. And Lance Stroll rounded off the points in Saudi Arabia. Here is how your point standings are looking. 14 drivers have already scored points this season. As for who hasn't scored, this is who hasn't scored. From Albon all the way down to Drugovich. Hopefully Drugovich can score some points, but we're still in the process of upgrading this car, making it better. You know how Season 1 goes. Scrape and scatter for everything that we can get, but today we're heading to Australia. Not one of my better tracks in the game, so it's going to be interesting to learn the new handling model around here, but I have a feeling I'm really going to like this second sector around Australia, so let's head to Albert Park, let's give it a run, and hopefully we can get a good result. Let's get it on. Oh, how to make this even more fun for me. Rain. Wonderful. Just what I needed. Alright, time for qualifying around Albert Park. Excuse me. I haven't driven any practice laps yet. I probably should have, but I have not as of yet. This could be very good, but also very scary. So, wish me luck. We could use some good track position considering the rain's coming tomorrow. Well, there's how you lose track time 101. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot better. I kind of wanted to slow Carlos Sainz up after he slowed me up on his lap. Or on my lap. Come on. Where's that gonna put us? Well, it's not last. It's not last. I'll take it. It's better. 21st is better than 22nd. Still, I feel like I have a lot more room for improvement around Australia, but definitely a step in the right direction. Learning this new handling model is something.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three. Verstappen,
So Verstappen and Perez 1-2. Shocker. Alonso third, then it's Leclerc, and Hamilton with a 5-place grid penalty in 5th. Interesting. And who did we beat? We beat Nick de Vries. That's nice. At least we beat Nick de Vries. So, there's Sargent, Drugovich, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Albon, Joe, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Piastri, Stroll. Yeah, we can get up there and challenge these guys, I think. Just let me get a few laps under my belt and we'll be ready to rumble.
This circuit missed a few years off the F1 calendar, and we missed Albert Park. So welcome back, and it's great to be back in Melbourne. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. We're a stone's throw from the enormous Port Phillip Bay for today's race at the 3.28-mile Albert Park circuit. It's a bumpy racing surface here, and the 14 corners could prove especially difficult in the wet conditions. So watch out for a safety car at some point during this Grand Prix. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Russell, Sainz, Norris, Bottas, Ocon, Hamilton, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Joe, Albon, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Drugovich, Sargent, Sparkles, Sargent. It's almost time for the lights to go out.
Why do they keep saying
So let's
Sargent's
head
at
down
the
to
back
track
when Sargent's not at the
Preparations are
back?
underway.
EA, man, fix your game
It's not going
bugs.
to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. Natalie Pinkham, good to have you with us here today. Your thoughts?
Well, first and foremost, I'm looking forward to staying dry here in the commentary box. Thank goodness. The rain, though, does add an extra level of spice, doesn't it?
Last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
Momentum we shall try. Why would we pit when it's faster to take the no stop? We might as well. It's calling for the rain to stop towards the end of the race. So let's just stay out, catch a pit stop at the end, have soft tires, fly by everyone if they decide to stay out on inters. I think that's a good plan. 23.5 on fuel. I can't have a car setup because custom setups aren't available yet. When we get custom setups, I will put them in the car, but that's going to take some time. This is only day 2 of the game being out. You guys are probably seeing this the Thursday after it's come out, so yeah, take some time with the custom setups. But anyway, without further delay, Australian Grand Prix. Qualifying wasn't great. I feel like we can improve. We can get a good run out of today, but it's just a matter of learning the track with the new handling model. That's about it, really. At least we got a big points day in the last race, so I'm not too worried if we don't get any points here today, but let's try to go up and contend as best we can, shall we? I should have mentioned it's going to be really interesting trying to drive in the rain, too. Oh, excuse me. That just puts a whole new factor in all of this.
Okay, so let's go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
Oh, baby. She wants to snap already. I don't ever think I've driven Australia in the rain. let alone with a with an actual like handling model that handles like an F1 car as I completely spin out. Expect that from me today, but yeah, no, I don't even think I've ever driven Australia in the rain in any F1 game before, so this is just gonna make it even more interesting. Hey, we actually nailed the parking today. Oh, baby. Man, you gotta be super careful on this throttle. Oh, baby. Piastri. Sorry. Oh. And we're somehow into 13th place. My only move that was a little unfair was on Oscar Piastri. So sorry, Oscar. But we are in to the 13th position. Don't ask me how, but we are. Oscar, you probably deserve to have this spot back. But it's gonna be a dogfight if you want it back, trust me.
Start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Oh man, we sent it too deep in there. No, oh god damn it. Save it, save it.
Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out.
Right.
Virtual safety
So
car.
come on, with my teammate. You think I was genuinely trying to do that with my teammate?
Car's just been deployed due to build up of debris on the track. Okay,
Oh,
the safety
come
car is out. Safety
on.
car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time.
You
Make
think
sure
I
that
was
you're
genuinely
positive.
trying to
Okay,
do that with my
increasing
teammate?
risks, and then moving
Oh
from a
my
virtual to a
god.
full safety car. Full safety car.
FIA, what are you thinking? And I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if I have a speeding penalty for going down the pit lane too fast, just to top it all off. At least I can serve it. That's nice. Come on. Give me the new front wing, fellas. Come on.
We had an issue attaching the front wing. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put it behind us and get back into this race.
Oh, of course.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous
Man, you've
driving
got to
if
be
you cross onto
so
the track.
careful on this throttle in the
Right, drop your
rain.
speed. Our delta's too low.
I
We're gonna risk
literally
a
all
penalty.
that happened
Slow your
was
pace immediately.
I pushed on the brakes
Right, the safety car's
and I was just too late. My braking point was where it would normally be on the dry, but why are they telling me to change strategy? So here's the accident. Lap 1, just overshot it, got in the gravel, tried to come back on track, car didn't want to turn, and into the pack we went. There goes my front wing, there goes Nick DeFries's front wing, and we had to get into the pits, and we spin again, and yeah. Great time. Yeah, no, driving in the rain, you gotta be super careful, because like, I went to brake at my normal braking point where I did in the dry. Next thing you know, I'm in the gravel, and my teammates I collided with my teammate, just trying to get the car back on the road, and, just wonderful, I tell you, just wonderful. Why is Sainz back here? Did Sainz pit? Why on God's green earth would Carlos Sainz be back here? Look at Logie Sars putting up the fastest lap. What a G. And we're back to square one. Wonderful. I mean, at least this way I have some AI to be behind, so that way I guess I can hit my braking points a little bit better, but like, just sucks that we're back here.
Ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Oh, go on. Drugovich out here fighting with Sainz. I mean, it's only for 18th position, but you go, Drugovich. As we go wide again. If I have any Australian fans, how often does it rain down there? Because I can barely ever an Australian Grand Prix that was in the rain or was affected by rain. Like, how often does it rain down there when you guys have the Grand Prix?
We've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
Oh no, I want softs. I want softs right now, Mark. It's perfect condition for them. I wonder if any of these AI plan on pitting. That strikes my curiosity. Whoa! Yuki!
Okay, clear.
Hey, we're beating somebody! Look at that! There's the key to today. Don't make mistakes and let the AI make mistakes. Yuki Tsunoda goes for a spin. And it just casually happened to the AI too.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Oh, the caution's up here. Hulkenberg's out of the race. And now we're beating two people. Even better. Well, here's what happened to Hulkenberg. Looks like the car just lost power and he had to go DNF the car. Same spot where Verstappen had to DNF it in 2022. This should be, I should make my title and thumbnail. I should Photoshop like the Backstreet Boys and just put myself, Sargent, Drugovich, and DeVries on it. We can call ourselves the Backpack Boys.
Dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Please. The back of the pack boys. Man, with all this spray too, it's so hard to see like your apex of the corner and your braking points. It just like driving in the rain's hard enough. Having the spray in your face makes it even harder. At least you can kind of tell like when these guys are slowing down and stuff, but other than that, you have no real cue for trying to make any of these corners, which is just no fun.
Second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
Oh goodness, I see another caution.
Yellow flag.
What's happening this time? It's green. I think a McLaren spun.
Okay, clear.
Yeah, McLaren must have spun as Drugovich and De Vries are too wide. Oh, come on, car, just stay straight for me for 1 second. De Vries is around Drugovich. Maybe De Vries is free to escape the clutches of Legacy Motor Club now. So here's what happened to Lando. Driving normally, and car just completely snapped. That could happen to anybody at any given moment around Australia. Poor guy. He was running in 6th at the time too. That's rough. And Drugovich's tires must be falling off or something, because Sargent's looking to make the move now. Maybe it'll open the door for us here, if we can just have a clean set of corners for once. Maybe. Cheeky dive to the inside, I smell it. Oh, I banged wheels with my...
situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for
banged wheels with my teammate there, but we got track position. So we both win, I guess? I guess. Okay. Oh, Norris was the McLaren that spun earlier. Intriguing. Now I really gotta know my braking points with no one in front of me, other than De Vries. But De Vries is pulling away slowly but surely. And we're actually putting down half-decent lap times. Or like, at least in these sectors. I don't know how we're doing it, but we are. Somehow.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
They really enabled DRS? Wow. Now that's intriguing.
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
Oh,
understood. Copy that.
They want me to pit. Understood. We are pitting. It might be really hard out here on these softs at first, but you can see the track changing. And some of these guys, they're starting to come down pit road. Hopefully we can jump some of them. Oh, yeah, you can see the track. It's changing.
It's borderline, mate, but if I were you, I'd come in and change tyres.
We're coming in now. I haven't even been able to get to the pit since you told me to pit the first time. Damn, somebody really thought it'd be a good idea to stay out? What on earth were they thinking? Give me those tires.
We had an issue removing the right rear wheel. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us now and get back into this race.
And we're back to square one again. Wonderful.
Pit strategy complete.
Oh my.
See these tires through to the end now.
At least the pit crew picked the race where I'm doing bad to have a bad pit stop. At least that happened. Would I like to be ahead of Logan Sargent? Yes. But we'll get there eventually. I'd love to know where everyone's cycled out on these pit stops. I'm intrigued to see where it all unfolded.
Okay, Felipe's in the pit lane. Felipe in the pits.
Are you going to mess up his pit stop too? We are starting to catch up to old Bogey Sarge. Hopefully we can get him. I think Perez is leading the race now. How interesting would that be? And Carlos Sainz is out again. Man, that poor fella. Where is he DNF?
Caution, caution.
Over here somewhere. Oh, screw off, Sear. We passed him. I didn't see where he was, but I guess we'll see somewhere in the replay. So here's what happened to Carlos Sainz. And what's going to happen? Oh, it just goes up in smoke. Typical Ferrari. Oh, he was kind of hiding where he parked. No wonder I couldn't see him. I was too busy focusing on my own racing on the track. Is that me coming there? No, that's an Alpha. But yeah, there. Yeah, is that me? Yeah, it is me, because the Haas was behind me at the time. And then Drugovich just holding up Sonoda. Lovely times. Oh, Magnussen is catching up to me. Wonderful.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 1.7 seconds.
Oh, come on, Drugovich. Go and get Sonoda. Magnussen, no you don't. Oh, it's a battle between the two Red Bulls for the win up there. That could be a fun show.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Magnussen's right on the back of me. But we're coming up on the back of Sargent. So, guess which one I care about more. At least we have DRS to defend from Magnussen now. Are we going to have a shot at Logan Sargent? I got no overtake left, unfortunately. Got into that corner too deep. I would have had a shot at him here, but Magnussen's now making the move to the inside of me. Whoa! Made it work. That's what counts. Alright, pull away from these two. 2 laps to go.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.0 seconds. Right, we've got enough fuel.
Man, I am driving the hell out of this thing, trying to catch up to De Vries. I've already put a second on Sargent. And now we're within DRS range of Nick De Vries. We might get Nick De Vries before the end of this race. Here we go. Final lap. Charge that battery up.
Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
If we could force him to protect the inside, that'd be perfect. Missed that apex a little bit. Here we go. We've got him here. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yes, there we go. Defend. We've got him. DRS. Use that overtake. And somehow, some way, if we can just bring it back to the line, Max Verstappen wins the Australian Grand Prix, and we are going to bring it home in P15. Wow, now that was a race.
Right,
Wet to dry,
take care of the car
contact with my teammate, big crash at the beginning. Wow, started 21st, drive of the day, you know. I like having that crown back.
Another
I kind of missed it.
Australian Grand Prix comes to an end then, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory.
Red Bull back on top as their pit crew celebrates.
So Natalie,
Max Verstappen, winner of the Australian Grand Prix.
There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach.
And now the rain's
push
back.
You a long way up the field.
Oh my lordy. There's my Aussie fans. I have a really good friend from Australia. His name's Elijah. Elijah, if you're watching this one's for you, bud. We gained 6th positions in an F1 race for my buddy Elijah from Australia. Max Verstappen, winner of the Australian Grand Prix. Man, I'm loving these new animations. I enjoy having some added variety. Hopefully we can get up there and compete with Red Bull someday, but hasn't happened yet. But we're going to get there. Verstappen wins, Russell 3rd, Perez in 2nd. What a day.
So let's review the updated driver standings. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Sparkles.
Sparkles!
Atmosphere here today, and that's been heightened by the performance we've seen on track. The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. Crowd's roar says it all.
It's more Formula One.
Well, Red Bull are back to their real-life dominance, getting a 1-2 and finishing 11 seconds ahead of the next best team. It was Verstappen, Perez, Russell, Hamilton, Alonso, Ocon, Bottas, Stroll, Leclerc with the typical Ferrari strategy, and Lando Norris continuing his point streak from McLaren, sneaking in and getting the last point. Pierre Gasly finishes 11th, followed by Oscar Piastri, Zhou Guanyu, Alexander Albon, myself, Nick De Vries, Kevin Magnussen, Logan Sargent, Yuki Tsunoda, Felipe Drugovich, and your 2 DNFs, Carlos Sainz and Nico Hülkenberg. Standings, what's up? Verstappen has taken the lead of the Drivers' Championship, 7 points ahead of Leclerc and Hamilton. We are 40 points back. Cool. Red Bull have the Constructors' lead. We're still ahead of McLaren by 2 points. Damn, I'll take that. But we're behind Alpine by 4. I'm not surprised. We're probably gonna be in a battle with Alfa Romeo for 7th in Constructors this year, if I'm being honest. Hopefully we can upgrade the car more and more as the season goes on, but yeah, not bad. Hey, new sponsor, you know. Who are we gonna lock in? We want a good weekly income. Achieve a top 10, that's going to be unlikely. Equinox top 12. Qualify fee 15 or better. Top 16. That is doable. Loop, welcome to the team. Well, in the next episode, we return to a track that I was god-awful at in F1 22, Baku City Circuit. Dear God, I pray it doesn't rain in Baku, because I will suck tremendously if it rains in Baku. But all in all, good episode today. Started 21st, made our way up to 15th, I think it was. Yeah, 15th. So, nothing to complain about there. Our new rival is Nick De Vries. Main goal, beat Nick De Vries. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this episode of the F1 23 My Team Career Mode. I'm getting used to saying it now, baby. Let's go. Watch me say 22 in the next episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure to have you view again as always. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe for more F1 content on the channel. And until next time, guys, I will see you in Baku, Azerbaijan. Take care, and peace!